Welcome to Laos, where time forgot to set its alarm. So, you've decided to visit Laos. Congratulations. I arrived at the airport in Luang Prabang expecting, well, I don't know what I expected. Instead, I was greeted by a gentle wave of humidity and a customs officer who looked at my passport with mild curiosity. There was no rush. No one was yelling into a phone. It was clear from the moment I landed that Laos operates on a different clock. America runs on schedules and deadlines. Laos runs on vague solar suggestions. The sun is up? Cool. Things might happen. The sun is going down? Great. Time to find a hammock. My first mission was to find my guest house. In Laos, it involves pointing at a hand-drawn map and having a local elder smile, nod, and then point in a completely different direction. This isn't malice. It's a community-based navigation system. You don't just find your hotel, you accidentally discover the best mango sticky rice of your life along the way. Everything flows like the Mekong River, slowly, powerfully, and with a complete disregard for your carefully planned itinerary. You quickly learn to abandon your checklist and embrace the art of just being. The power to simply exist. The 4 a.m. Rooster, your new unsolicited life coach. In a traditional Lao village, my alarm was a rooster. At precisely 4 a.m., General Cluckington would unleash a cry. This pre-dawn wake-up call starts the Lao workday. The village is alive before the sun rises. There's a quiet, rhythmic efficiency. No one complains. It's a system of tradition and cooperation. The morning affirmation is the rooster, urging you to live the day. The sun is coming. Your existential crisis can wait. Breakfast of champions. Sticky rice and existential dread. In Laos, sticky rice is the main event. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You roll it into a ball, scoop up fiery chili dip and dried beef, and brace yourself. My American stomach protested, but as a guest, you eat, you smile, and try not to cry. Lao food is a riot of sour, spicy, salty, and bitter, an assault on your senses. Soon, the sticky rice ball became a comfort, and the chili dip felt like a spicy hug. Lao meals are about sharing, sustenance, and a deep connection to the land. And sometimes, a little existential dread when you see that chili dip. Festival fun, or how I learned to stop worrying and love the water bucket. If you think your neighborhood block party is a wild time, you've clearly never been to Laos during Hao, the Lao New Year. Imagine your entire country engaging in a 3-day, no-holds-barred water fight. That's Pi Mai. It's a festival of cleansing and renewal, where the primary ritual involves dousing every man, woman, child, and unsuspecting tourist with buckets of water. My first Pi Mai experience was a lesson in surrender. I started the day trying to protect my phone, my wallet, my dignity. A group of giggling grandmothers, armed with garden hoses, saw my hesitation as a formal invitation. Within seconds, I was soaked to the bone, laughing hysterically. The point isn't to stay dry. The point is to participate in the collective joy. It's a baptism by bucket, and once you accept your fate, it's the most fun you'll ever have. It's like a flash mob, but with more water and less choreography. It's a reminder that a rich life includes both exuberant celebration and moments of profound, peaceful connection. In the West, we build fences and value privacy, but in a Lao village, your front door is always open. Neighbors wander in, chat, and offer advice. It's just being part of a community. When someone needs help, the whole village shows up. No contracts, just cooperation. As a visitor, you're welcomed with warmth and generosity. This deep sense of community is the true treasure of Laos. Getting around in Laos is an adventure in itself. Forget everything you know about public transportation. There are no subways with color-coded lines. There are no predictable bus schedules. There is the tuk-tuk, the unofficial national vehicle of Southeast Asia. A tuk-tuk is essentially a motorcycle that someone has welded a small covered carriage onto. It's a miracle of amateur engineering, a three-wheeled chariot of chaos that zips through traffic with a cheerful disregard for the laws of physics. Riding in one is a thrill ride, a city tour, and a near-death experience all rolled into one affordable package. The rules of the road are more like gentle suggestions. A red light is often seen as a proposal, not a command. The right-of-way belongs to whoever is biggest, or whoever honks the loudest. This includes water buffalo, who are notoriously stubborn pedestrians. You'll be cruising along, enjoying the breeze, when suddenly your driver will swerve to avoid a chicken leading her chicks across the road. No one gets angry. No one lays on the horn. You just wait. For longer distances, you have the bus. But this is not the sleek, air-conditioned coach you might be imagining. It's a noisy, crowded, and surprisingly joyful experience. Let's be honest, American fashion is complicated. In traditional Laos, fashion is beautifully simple and infinitely more practical. The star of the show is the sin, the traditional skirt worn by Lao women. It's elegant, it's comfortable, and it's appropriate for every occasion. Men's fashion is equally straightforward. Loose-fitting pants, a simple shirt, and you're good to go. The real unifying element of Lao style, however, is the footwear. The unofficial national shoe of Laos is the plastic sandal, or as we might call them, flip-flops. Everyone wears them. They are cheap, they are durable, and they are perfect for a climate where it might rain at any moment. The local market is the runway where you see all this style in action. It's a kaleidoscope of color and texture. Women in their vibrant cinches haggle over fresh produce. Men in their simple work clothes carry impossibly large loads. It's fashion with meaning, something that feels increasingly rare in our world of disposable clothes and fleeting styles. The American dream is a powerful idea. It's about working hard, climbing the ladder, and accumulating more. The Lao dream, from what I could tell, is quite different. It seems to be about having enough. Enough food to share, enough time for your family, and most importantly, enough time for a good afternoon nap. The hammock is a sacred space in Laos. In the heat of the midday sun, the entire country seems to shut down for a collective siesta. It's not seen as lazy, it's seen as sensible. This difference in values is fascinating. In the US, we optimize our lives for productivity. We eat sad desk lunches. We answer emails at 10 p.m. In Laos, the goal seems to be to optimize for contentment. The frantic energy of a New York City street is simply absent. In its place is a calm, steady rhythm. This isn't to say that Lao people don't work hard. They work incredibly hard, often in physically demanding jobs like farming. But they don't seem to attach their self-worth to their work in the same way we do. It's a philosophy that might not get you a corner office, but it might just get you a happier life. So, why should you go to Laos? You should go because it will mess with your head in the best possible way. It will recalibrate your sense of time, your definition of wealth, and your tolerance for spicy food. It's a country that moves at the speed of a gentle river, not a broadband connection. In fact, the search for a reliable Wi-Fi signal in a rural village is a spiritual journey in itself. And in that acceptance, you find a strange kind of freedom. You look up from your screen and see the world. You see the impossibly green rice paddy stretching to the horizon. You hear the laughter of children, the gentle clang of a temple bell, the buzz of 1,000 insects. It's a beauty that is quiet, profound, and completely analog. A visit to traditional Laos is a detox for the modern soul. You arrive as a tourist, an observer, but you leave with a little piece of Laos in your heart. A little reminder that there's another way to live. Or maybe you just got really good at dodging water buckets. Either way, it's a win.